This is exactly right.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is the best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is coming to Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus on July 27th.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious on July 27th.
Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. Hello. Welcome
To the Minisode.
Oh, this is my favorite murder.
We read stories you tell us on paper and typing.
Yep, we just read them right back at you.
We just read them. We act like we're doing something.
Yep.
It's just reading.
It's fun for us. You hear a fucking True & Co ad, it's over.
You know how
it's easy.
You know what's funny? Like, we always talk about we feel lucky and this is a dream come true.
Yeah.
But literally my favorite thing in school, the only thing I ever really liked to do in school was read aloud in class.
Oh.
And now I get paid to do that.
Jobs. Because you never get picked, you never get called on.
No.
Or they do paragraph, each person takes a paragraph, and you never get a shine, Karen.
I mean, I would have to wait, 49 to 59 other kids and sitting there going, are you really going to read it like that?
Yeah. That's not how you pronounce that.
Goose that adjective or whatever.
Who am I?
Who am
I to talk about not pronouncing shit, right?
I can't believe you didn't pronounce Worcester that way.
I went up in the attic and it was fun. Okay, go.
Wait. On a Forensic Files I saw recently, one of the talking head experts pronounced it addict.
I love them.
Up in the attic.
They're my best friend.
I was like, I should record it for you.
Okay. I wish you would.
Okay. The subject line of this is another Virginia hometown weirdo.
Great.
Hi, Karen, Georgia, Steven, Elvis, Mimi, Dottie, Frank, George, etc., etc.
Wow.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you for helping me get through my last semester of college. No problem. I had a super long commute and a lot of really tedious projects, and listening to you guys really helped me get through my long days and nights.
Aww.
On graduation day, I listened to the podcast on my way to campus, if that's a good measure of how obsessed I am with this show. That's awesome.
Thank you.
My hometown weirdo has some backstory. I'm from Sterling, Virginia, a few miles from where the butt slasher apparently operated. Oh, yeah. And after hearing that particular minisode on my drive home one day and dying laughing over it, I immediately went and told my mom about it. But she had an even better story.
They always do.
She said that a few years ago in my town, there were a few incidents where a woman would wake up in the middle of the night and find a strange man just laying in bed next to her.
What the fuck?
After the woman understandably screamed and flipped her shit, the man would just jump up out of the bed bed and run. This only happened 2 or 3 times, but he was dubbed the snuggler.
Oh, guys.
My mom's theory was that he was just a drunk guy that had walked into someone's house thinking it was his own and laid down in bed only to be woken up with someone screaming in his ear.
Maybe one time.
Maybe, but I kind of doubt that it was that innocent. Yeah, we do too. I think he did end up getting caught, but I couldn't find very much information about him, although while I was looking him up, I found articles about another, more recent case of a man in Sterling who snuck into women's houses to touch them in the middle of the night. Definitely creepy, and he didn't get a hilarious nickname, but he was caught only a few months ago, April 2019. Despite this, and even though I laughed about it for a long time, I couldn't go to sleep for hours that night, laying awake in fear of the snuggler.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Stay sexy and don't get snuggled, Sarah.
Man, sleeping is such a vulnerable fucking thing.
That's why you put the chair under the doorknob.
Okay.
Then you take a piece of fishing wire and you string it across the doorway, invisible to it. And then you put cowbells on either side.
And then you start a jam band.
And then you invite fish into your room every night.
Okay. This is called Coworker Lives in Haunted Ypsilanti Ripper Murder House. Hello, beautiful Stephen and my powerful women.
Wow.
All caps. I am freaking out. I've been waiting years to write in a story, and my new coworker, let's call her Allie, just shared something so wild I immediately had to tell you guys. The other day at work, she nonchalantly said, "The sorority house I'm living in is kind of haunted." I'm more of a Georgia when it comes to my belief in ghosts, but I immediately demanded her to tell me. Me too. She asked if I had heard of the Michigan murders and quickly realized that she was referring to the Ypsilanti Ripper, John Norman Collins. She proceeded to tell me that her sorority house is the Ypsilanti Ripper's uncle's house.
Oh,
shit. Read The Michigan Murders, everyone. It's such a fucking good book. The Michigan Murders by Edward Keyes. It's old, but it's fucking like a great true crime book. And it's just such a fucked up story.
Do you have it?
Yeah, Vince gave it to me when we were first dating, and I was like, "Oh, hey, will you marry me?"
Oh,
no, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't like murder. Okay,
I won't borrow that one then, since it binds your love together.
Yeah, I wish
I can get my own.
I'll get you one. I'll get it for you.
For my next birthday.
That's right. This may seem unimportant at first, like, okay, cool, a relative, but this house is where his last murder took place.
Oh my God.
John Norman Collins murdered Karen Beinman in his police corporal uncle's basement while he was house sitting.
Oh,
How
no.
fucked up is that? He cleaned up the evidence poorly. For example, he painted over a blood stain in the basement and left a bottle of ammonia just to prove he's the worst. Your fucking uncle is a police corporal. Are you kidding me with this shit? This evidence is what led to his eventual arrest. Anyways, on to the hauntings. Allie told me that once in the middle of the night, she woke up and saw a weird figure in her room. She described it as the Grim Reaper, but all white, hovering at the end of her bed. When I asked what she did when she saw that, expecting her to be freaking out internally as I was hearing her story, she said, "I turned on the fairy lights and went back to bed."
That's actually kind of a good solution.
Yeah.
Because it looks so twinkly and pretty.
Yeah, you're in a Wes Anderson movie now. Nothing can go wrong.
Hey, how about you rom-com your way out of this ghost situation?
It's pretty. What if you fall in love with a ghost?
Oh my God.
That was amazing. Back to bed. I appreciate her candor. One of her roommates also claimed to see the figure that same night. She said that when guys have slept over at the house, they have nightmares of a girl being murdered. Other typical ghost things have happened too, like the oven turning on, pots and pans falling off the shelves, lights randomly turning on, and light switches not working. And then it says, and this is such a fucking me thing, paranormal or faulty wiring. That's right. She told me how they have done many sage cleanses and even had a pastor come in to bless the house and expel, quote, bad energy. After thinking about it, I understand why she wasn't afraid of this ghostly figure. If it really was the spirit of Karen Beinman, who was a freshman EMU student at the time, I wouldn't be afraid of her either. She was just a sweet baby angel who had her life cut short too soon by a total asshole. And then all caps, "Sorry, this was so long. I love you all dearly. Thank you for the joy you give me during times I felt alone. XOXO, Stevie."
Aw, Stevie.
Stevie!
Can I just say, and I know both Stevie and Georgia are big ghost cynics. Steven, how do you feel about ghosts?
Oh, I definitely believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I would have guessed that.
Sweet. So 2 against 2. No, but
Well, and the ghost that's my friend doesn't believe in me, so it's 2 against 2.
God damn it. All right. Well, I've got this alligator I'm about to throw at you, and he believes in ghosts.
That's from last week's episode.
Oh, shit. Damn it. cut that out.
No, don't cut it out. We're recording 2 in a row so we can have a fucking vacation.
Dang it.
It's fine. This is what it's really like.
This is a real deal. But I was going to say, you know, my ghost experience and my big old ghost story that I love to tell. And some connected things are dreaming about it before you have the experience, having the experience, and hearing dishes in the kitchen. Those were all things that happened in our house too. So maybe
The dishes are haunted.
maybe we definitely didn't do dishes, so we knew that it couldn't be us.
Maybe you're Beauty and the Beast.
Maybe
you live.
Maybe thank
No,
you
that's
and
not
fuck you.
I meant you and Steven.
Subject line of this is I went to prom with a murderer.
Great.
Nice. Hello, my best friends who don't know they're my best friends. And also Steven and sweet, fuzzy angel BBs. I'm going to jump right in. Years ago, my dad had a good friend, Ronald, and Ronald had a gorgeous son named Chad, who was a year older than me. I was in love with him starting in 6th grade, and I finally managed to snag him freshman year.
Yes.
Oh, she put in 3 years of work on
Good
Chad.
for you, honey.
Chad was my first real boyfriend, lost my card to him in his neighbor's barn, no less.
Ooh.
Where we live is super rural.
Itchy. That sounds itchy.
Yeah, it's a little, you're gonna get a rash.
And ticks.
Not in the barn.
No?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
I was so in love with him as much as my 14-year-old heart could love. Oh, that's a lot.
It's kind of more than a 30-something-year-old heart can love, I
Yes,
think. Don't you?
I think you love less and less over the years.
I agree.
This is the great fight that we as human beings have to fight.
That's
Please
right.
love like a 14-year-old.
That's right.
Passionately, constantly on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
A little bit hysterical.
That's right. You go a little fucking crazy.
Go
That's
all in.
Okay.
We're all fools.
But
in
not
love.
for the guy you're dating right now. He's a dick.
No, God, that guy's the worst.
Don't worry about him.
None of your friends like
Not
him.
him. Or her. Okay.
Chad was really popular and athletic, played basketball and baseball, and was adored by all teachers. As I was a weird, chubby, hippie goth girl, I felt like I'd won the boyfriend lottery. I loved spending weekends with his family, watching cartoons with his little brother, going fishing, eating his mom's grilled cheese sandwiches, and stealing weed from his dad's stash.
Yeah.
That is a goth hippie girl's dream life. They were a completely sweet, normal, all-American family. The only prom I ever went to was with Chad. I bought a very beautiful ivory gown. That doesn't sound very goth. Stripper heels to match, had my hair, nails, and makeup done, the works. He comes to pick me up in khakis and a black and gray sweater vest over a white t-shirt.
Nodded.
What the actual fuck? I was so upset, but he said his parents couldn't afford to rent a tux.
Oh.
Yeah, now we all feel bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Which would have been nice to know beforehand. Good point. But anyway, we went, danced, made out, had a great night. Around a month or so later, Chad dumped me. I was devastated and bawled my eyes out, threatened self-harm, the whole 9 yards.
Teenage.
Right?
You could not pay me to be a teenager again.
No, it's absolutely the worst.
It's the worst.
It's an assault on all your senses,
That's right.
especially your emotions, which are not a sense. Okay, so as I say it, I know I'm wrong. He came over to give me my things from his house back a few weeks later, and when he asked if we could still be friends, I punched him dead in the mouth.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't sound like you deserved it, but also like, that's a cute hippie goth.
Cute, but then also, yeah, don't do it.
Tone it down a little.
Yeah. Go high. When they go low, you go high.
She did. She punched him in the face.
Instead of the nuts.
That's right. Okay.
He left angry and bleeding. I also cut his Letterman's jacket into a million pieces and mailed the shreds back to him a little at a time.
Oh my God.
I was so dramatic.
She's fucking, she's teaching a course.
She's taking the hurt and she's making an art project
That's
of
right.
it and then forcing him to look at it.
Performance art.
Yeah.
Learn it, Chad.
Performance art through the mail.
That's right.
Cut to 10-ish years and a million garbage guys later, my dad calls me one Saturday morning while I'm driving to ask if I've seen the front page of the paper. I hadn't, and he said, go get one ASAP. I whip into the gas station and run to the newspaper stand. There's Chad's picture, accompanied by an article detailing the murder of his best friend that he committed.
Oh my God.
Seems he'd really gotten into drugs after high school and strung out on meth. Offed his bud over some drug money. The body wasn't found for over a month and had to be ID'd by a distinctive tattoo the guy had. I was in shock, but not really. Boy, do I know how to pick 'em. Anyway, thanks you guys for making me feel less alone and isolated in my weirdness. Y'all are the best. Stay sexy and don't go to prom with a guy wearing a sweater vest. Amber. Okay, here's the thing. Amber, I think his life went down the tubes when he lost you.
That's right. Or his Letterman jacket. Maybe that's all he cared about.
That's where all his power was contained.
That's right. Could be. But don't blame yourself. You're not wrong.
No.
Catch some shit up.
And also, you know what? Reapproach.
Yeah.
Now the next time you go to date somebody, say, what about this person is Chad like?
Right.
And if it's more than 5 things, you can't go out with that person.
The third question you need to be asking your date is, do you own a tuxedo?
Yes.
And that's it. And that's how you know.
And if the answer is no, say, can you afford to rent a tuxedo?
Right. If you can't, one will be provided for you.
And are you willing to wear a tuxedo t-shirt? They're funny.
That's
and
great.
They get the job done.
Oh, I got my fucking nephew a tuxedo t-shirt to wear at my wedding.
Micah?
Yeah.
Did he love it?
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah.
Okay. There are some questions humanity may never be able to answer, like, what's the meaning of life?
Or even worse, what do I make for dinner?
Luckily, Hungry Root has one of those covered.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Imagine a world where shopping, planning, and cooking food is simple and stress-free. That's a reality with Hungry Root.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less.
I complain about dinner and cooking and that kind of stuff constantly. And Hungry Root provides exactly the thing I'm complaining about's solution. Like, they make a zesty chicken avocado sweet potato bowl that is exactly what I want at the end of the day, but would never, ever take the time to make. And with Hungry Root, it's just right there. It's waiting for you.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Here we go for hello everyone. This is called a hometown birthday present. Hello everyone. I am so excited to finally buck up and write this hometown to you. My older sister's birthday is June 13th, so I am writing this in honor of her birthday. Happy birthday, Courtney. Love ya. That's it. No.
Stop using our podcast to wish Courtney a happy birthday.
Courtney's like, I don't even listen. How do you know, Courtney? Yes, you do.
Courtney, you love this podcast.
It's your
Stop
favorite.
it.
Anyway, okay. We grew up hearing absolutely bonkers stories from our dad. As a foster child on a strawberry farm in the 50s, a Navy veteran, ex-firefighter, an ex-EMT, and construction worker in Buffalo, New York. Hopefully not all at once.
He's seen it all.
Yeah, he has more than enough hometown stories to go around. Well, it certainly wasn't healthy for us to hear all of them starting as literal toddlers. At least we always learned to, quote, check our exits and to carry a pocket knife. And then in parentheses, you never know when you're going to have cheesecake. And then she said, dad jokes for life.
Yes.
Such a dad joke. I will never forget the moment I learned to look both ways when I crossed the street. He showed me what happens when you don't, using a horrific image from his EMT training book.
Oh, no.
Dad. So, our dad was quite a partier back in his teenage years in the late 70s. Hasn't totally eased up yet. This is a story where I really think his check your exits catchphrase came from, long before he became a firefighter. He was at a house party with some friends when 2 dudes they didn't know showed up. The guys were harassing the girls, and so my dad and his buddies kicked the guys out. Little did they know, the guys hid out in the staircase at the apartment house. The party winds down and everyone goes to sleep. At some point, my dad is in the bathroom when he smells and sees smoke coming under the front door.
What?
They are up at least on the 3rd floor of the house. He tries to kick out the tiny window in the bathroom, but to no avail. He then gets out of the bathroom and rouses the rest of his friends. They all get into the living room, which has a large window. Him and his buddies bust out the window and tell everyone they need to jump out. The fire was in the only staircase of the house.
Oh, shit.
There was no getting out. The girls go first, and I think one of them may have broken her leg in the jump. All the people at the party jumped out safely. Or so they thought. My dad thought everyone else had left the party, but one guy had actually fallen asleep in the stairwell.
No.
He did not wake up in time and died in the fire. So sad.
Horrifying.
Turns out the guys who had been kicked out were so mad about it that they set the fire in retaliation. Then it says, what the fuck? Find a new party, you fucking evil losers. I agree.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine how this trauma piled on the many other traumas my dad has experienced. Still working on that, hey, maybe you should talk with a therapist angle. That's
good luck with that.
Good luck. Start by getting a subscription to Psychology Today.
Yeah.
It's a good hint and they'll start to learn some shit. Stay sexy and always carry a pocket knife for those unexpected cheesecake moments. Emma, and happy birthday, Courtney.
Did she write it again?
Emma, your sister's a brat.
Emma, you nailed it.
No, I mean Courtney. Your sister Emma's a brat.
Here's what I love. That check your exits is so smart. It really is. It's like, it's spatial awareness. It's like, know what you're going into. But that's the thing about, and I got that from, of course, Jim the fireman too,
right.
is that thing of, if you go in, you have to be able to get out a different way.
Right.
There has to be 2 ways to get in and out of a place. And because someone was just telling me this. Wait, please stop me if this was you and I talking to each other.
Maybe.
I'm so scared right now. But it was the thing of, if something happens and you're in a space, like say you go to see a show and like a band is playing and something happens, everyone will run toward the place they came in from.
Oh, no, this is
That
not
wasn't
me,
you and
but
I.
I'm fucking learning something.
Yeah.
Okay, go
and
on.
that's why I'm repeating it.
So where do
Sorry
you
to
go?
whoever said this to me. But basically, I feel like it was Cara Clank or someone like that. But basically that everyone will remember where they came in from and go that way. You find the other exit and go the way people aren't going so you don't get trampled or like caught in a group of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Who said that to me?
I bet it was Cara Clank.
I'm going to give her full credit, but I've been listening to so many podcasts lately that I'm having that thing of like, my friends. And it's like, no, it's not your friends.
We do it too, you guys.
Yeah. We can't.
They don't know you.
Okay, this one's lighthearted.
Okay.
Georgia, Karen, Stephen, Jay, and furry friends. Okay. I also have a random story that I was reminded of when you read Female Colby's Garden State Killer story a while back. While this happened to my sister, she is not a true crime lover, so I get to steal her story and tell it to you.
Yay.
That's right. When my sister was about 12 or 13, my mom and dad let her stay home alone for the first time. She was with one of her friends in our big, scary suburban house when they looked outside and saw a man trying to get into the window with a screwdriver. Needless to say, they freaked out, grabbed the phone, ran to the laundry room, which is the room without windows.
Yeah.
Very smart. Instead of calling 911, she called my mom and dad on their early 90s car phone.
Oh.
They called the cops and immediately started back home. During the attempted break-in, my sister saw a van that was mysteriously parked in our driveway and relayed this information to the cops. The police found this van and brought him back to the house to be identified. After my sister and her friend ID'd the guy...
How scary that they're like, here he is again.
Yeah.
Everyone. Oh my God.
You'd think, but after my sister and her friend ID'd the guy as the would-be burglar, the cops started smiling, holding back laughter. This man was not the Golden State... She said Garden State Killer before, but Golden State Killer here.
Yeah. She means Golden State
She meant
Killer.
Golden, yeah. There could definitely be a New Jersey killer.
Oh, there's absolutely a Garden State Killer. And if there isn't,
What?
kill him. I don't know. I hope that was... Okay.
There's got to be.
Yeah.
The man was not the Golden State Killer, nor was he trying to break into the house. Instead, he worked for the awning company my parents hired to install and remove the window awnings every year. He was simply removing them, packing them for storage, and moving on about his day.
Oh, that poor guy. I bet this happens in a lot, though.
Yes.
You should knock and be like, hey, I'm going to be doing this right now.
Or how about your 90s parents with their awesome car phone let a 12-year-old know that maybe there's going to be a guy swinging by?
Can you let a 12-year-old know?
How about you let a 12-year-old know? I think it was a few more years before my sister was comfortable enough to stay home alone.
Oh my God.
Like
no, you're so safe.
27. Stay sexy and don't call the cops on maintenance men. Aaron. That's a giddy.
I'm going to blame this guy that he didn't knock and be like, hey, I'm going to be fucking around by your window right now.
True. But I would feel like if you see a van in the driveway.
Right. They're not going to park in the driveway. Or they are.
Well, who, the guy breaking in?
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, don't you think if you work for an awning company, there was like Joe's Awning Company on the side of that van some way?
What a great cover. Awning. There's no such thing as an awning company.
Oh, everybody relax. It's the awning man. He's what?
He comes every year because we're rich and have a fucking cell phone in our car. Okay. These people.
Getting your awnings removed? What the hell?
You just hose them off every couple of years, right? Awnings. Who has awnings? Okay.
Awning.
This one's called Drive-Thru Stories. Hello and welcome to my letter.
I'm sorry, that's my number one.
Absolutely.
That's my current number one.
I worked at McDonald's for several years during high school and college. Most of that time spent taking orders and payment at the quote, the first window.
Yep.
Sadly, most of these stories involve coffee-obsessed seniors and creepy dudes grabbing at me, but here are two gems. One. Once, while my manager was speaking to me about something at the drive-thru window, her whole demeanor changed as she noticed something going on in the line of cars. In the car behind the one at my window, some dirtbag was punching the crap out of his girlfriend in the passenger seat. While I stood there in shock, my badass manager leaned down to the driver at my window, calmly told him what just happened, and asked him to stay parked in the drive-thru until the police arrived.
Yes!
This particular drive-thru lane went between the store and embankment, so he would have been trapped in.
Yes.
He agreed. She called the police, who were right around the corner, and the guy was arrested.
Hell yes.
I never found out what happened to the woman in the car, but I think about her a lot, and I hope we did her some good that day. Aww.
That's great.
Number 2. Me, same drive-thru window. My middle school best friend's piece of shit ex-stepdad once drove through, offering me, all caps, an ounce of weed a week if I would agree, all caps, not to testify about the time I found the Polaroid picture of his dick and balls. It's spelled dick and balls.
Dick and balls.
He'd hidden in her room for her to find.
What?
Okay, you're at the drive-thru.
Let's count the problems.
You're like, it's a great day because fucking Big Macs are 2 for $5.
Yeah,
that's the best.
And it smells like fries all the time.
That's right. You're fucking.
That's
and offers you an ounce of weed a week, like for life, I guess.
But also, sorry, what comedy realm does that dad come from where it's like, this is a great idea?
It's not comedy, dude. It's
true.
I'm a pervert and I'm disgusting and a
lunatic
fucking
photographer,
child molester. Photographer. That's the phone. It's the photographer. It's
the artist in him.
That's right. And then she says, probably the only time I've turned down weed in my life, y'all.
Girl.
Unfortunately, I do know the unsatisfying conclusion to this story. Statute of limitations. Fuck statute of limitations. Okay. Thank you both so much for bearing your souls every week and making me feel like a normal person. If you ever send out a request for substitute teacher stories, I'll be sure to write in about the time a teacher accidentally left a porno for me to show to her class.
What?
Anne,
you nailed it.
Anne, substitute teacher stories. Let's hear it.
So good.
I bet they're fucking weird.
Yes. The weirder, the better. If you were ever a substitute teacher, thrown into some incredible crime drama, we want to hear about it.
Crime, creepy shit. Send them to myfavoriteMurder@gmail.com or go to myfavoriteMurder.com. You can submit them there and check out our radical website.
And thank you for trying. Thank you for writing these in. Thank you for creating such wonderful content for us to read to you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie? The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye. You know that fantasy where you run into your ex while looking impossibly cute and wildly unbothered? Hill House makes the perfect dress for that moment. Or if you're just running errands. Hill House Home is the brand behind the viral nap dress, known for its signature smocking, ultra-flattering fit, and comfort that makes it a favorite for just about everyone. Celebrities like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Anne Hathaway, and Mindy Kaling have all been spotted in Hill House. These dresses are the definition of versatile, perfect for running errands in the morning and stylish enough for dinner or a party that night. And it's not all they carry. They started with bedding back in 2016, and now you'll find bathrobes, pajamas, children's clothes, and maternity, all with the cutest prints. And it's so true. The hardest time picking out one nap dress because the prints are so dreamy and beautiful. But now that I have it, I'm going to wear it all day, every day. I'm going to throw on my leather jacket at night and look like a total badass. Cowboy boots or cute heels, whatever it is, this nap dress can make it look classy. You look like that classy lady you see at the airport. Hill House makes fun fashion that makes you feel good. Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MURDER15. That's MURDER15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com. Goodbye.